Recently, I gave a talk to parents all about how they can keep their kids safe online when using their mobile phones. This was discussing how we kind of trade our data in order to get an app for free. Because these apps, usually their revenue comes from some form of advertising, meaning that when you share the permission to access your location or your camera with that device, it may be selling that information on that it's able to gather from those permissions in order to advertise to you. So you may want to check to see the permissions which you've allowed access to for the apps on your phone to see what information they may have on you. Also, on iPhone, you can actually restrict this on behalf of the other user of the phone. So if you go into the settings, there's a way that you can actually restrict access to the permissions that any app has on that device that somebody else may be using, and you can password protect that. Sometimes it's down to you to decide whether an app needs that access to your location services or needs access to your contacts, at which point you have the permission to restrict access to them. Even if it's a reputable app like Facebook, data breaches do happen, so be careful about what you're sharing with those apps and don't share more than necessary. Another thing that parents say that they're scared about with their kids using their phones is that they may be able to access adult content via the web browser that you don't quite want them to have access to. So using the Cybersecurity mobile app, you're able to restrict access to websites you wouldn't want your kid having access to. You can then apply a PIN to that app so that they're not able to then change that access themselves. You can do the same natively on iOS from within the settings. The final point we've got for you today is to help your children understand that quality is sometimes better than quantity on social media. Facebook and Instagram are leaning towards moving their platform to this, where they're going to stop showing you the number of likes next to your picture. They'll instead show you the names of people that have liked those images that you've uploaded. So make sure that they know that it's important to not accept friend requests from strangers, not accept follower requests from strangers, and just focus on the people that mean something to them on those social media platforms. If you have any questions or comments, please just throw them in the comments section below and I'll get back to you.